Treeline Lane. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's DD, Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. The Russian-Ukraine matter still dominating the grain market as corn was up 9 yesterday, while beans were up 40, KC wheat up 31. The uncertainty surrounding the eventual size of the South American corn and bean crops also adds fuel to the fire. While these markets may be extremely overbought technically, there seem to be very good reasons fundamentally for them to go down, at least in the short term. The trade will get a good look at how USDA seals the whole supply and demand picture going forward over the next 2 days as the Outlook Conference releases their projections. The draft issues with the Corpus Christi ship channel have apparently been resolved, and the Corpus Christi Public Elevator and ADM will reopen for trucks 7 to 5 Thursday and Friday, Saturday 7 to 3. Anderson's Houston is open this week 7 to 3, while Cargill Houston will likely not open again until March the 7th. In regards to this report, your commodities of ag interest: March corn, 683 3/4 up 9. March beans, 1675 up 40. March Kansas City wheat, 913 1/2 up 13 3/4. 800-288-4453. John Tuggle & Company, Corpus.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, let's take a look at your meat moves from yesterday. We'll begin with lean hogs. National pork carcass cutout value for Wednesday, 36 higher at 109.12. Week-to-date slaughter, 1.423 million head of hog. April, 108.02. up 405. Wholesale box prices for beef weakened on Wednesday. 76-cent drop in the choice, a $4.68 drop in the select. USDA says estimated weekly slaughter 354,000 head. Packers did not offer above 142, while the feed yards are asking 143 to 145. Front month cattle futures faded through the afternoon. February, 143.05 down 70. Feeder futures also dropped in that same period. March feeders, 162.77, down 145. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. MG Building Materials reminds you to start your next project today with an MG personal credit card. No interest if paid in full within 6 months. Apply for your card at any MG Building Materials store. Get all the information at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Remember, those stores are San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Kerrville, Pleasanton, and Uvalde. Call that Uvalde store at 2301 East Main Street at 830-278-4439. We are on the line with Ken Jordan from Jordan Cattle Auction. We're getting ready for a sale in San Saba. How's it looking?
You bet, Larry. It looks pretty good. We had extreme cold day today. Never got above 26 down here on Wednesday, and then they're forecast a little bit of moisture, whatever. We have on Wednesday evening, had right at 500 head on the yard. We originally supposed to start at 10 o'clock, but we are starting at 11 o'clock with a good Leachman and Livingston bulls. We've got about 68 of really choice stabilizer bulls, all come in twos, virgin bulls, and then also a choice set of about 28 really good red Angus bulls. We'll start at 11 o'clock with those. The weather should be a lot better by then. I think we're going to get up into 40 to 42 degrees, something like that, maybe a little higher tomorrow, so it looks good for that. And then we got several deals of cows, several deals of calves that'll be here also. So probably going to end up around that 600, 650 head, depending on kind of what the weather does on Wednesday night, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You bet. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. Also, the sale will be live on the internet starting at 11 o'clock, Larry. Just go to our website, and they can find that at jordancattle.com.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Wayne Gaswhite, Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg. Wayne, how'd we sell cattle?
Well, we ended up with 500 head today, Larry. Cow market was probably 1 and 2 higher. Sold some cows up in the mid-90s. Lots of good cows in the 80s. Even some of the lighter cows bringing the 50s. Bulls might have been 1 to 3 lower. Kind of topped out around $1.10 and didn't have a real good bull today. Cow market, I quoted the steers probably 2 to 3 higher. Sold quite a few of those good steers bring over $1,000 today. I guess some of the highest cattle I've seen in a while. Sold some 584-pound steers for $1.94. 514 pounders, 203. 400s up to 226. The good cattle sold just a whole, quite a bit better in spot. Even saw some of the Oriente kind of calves and stuff. Really had a hard time moving. A lot of those steers and heifers bring $1.30 or 40, which is quite a bit higher on the plainer, some of those plainer cows. Heifers, I quoted about steady. Sold some of the big cattle maybe a little higher. A lot of 600-pound fat heifers, weigh 6.5, bring up to 140 something. I think topped out at 146. 700-pound heifers, right up to 140-ish. 5 weights in the mid to high 160s, and 4 weights up right on top of 190, just a little under 190. So, what we're seeing right now, of course, the cattle worth more than a lot of times of the year, but they've got a lot of hair, ones have been worked, and that really look healthy, are really bringing quite a few more dollars than what we've been seeing in the past.
What do you think's going to happen next week?
Well, I hope we'll jump back up and get our runs back to 800 to 1,000 again. Say by next Wednesday, everything's supposed to be real nice. If it does happen, well, we should have a good run next week. Sheep and goat runs should start getting bigger gradually from here on.
Wayne Gaswhite, tell everybody how to get a hold of you in Fredericksburg.
Larry, we're at 830-997-4394.
We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters, Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we do Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best. If you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340. Extension 180.
We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. Klein, review the sheep and goat markets with us.
We had a good run yesterday, Larry. We had right at 500 head, kind of typical what we see this time of year. The market sure is active. Guys are sure looking for a few, especially those lightweight kids. Heavy lambs were $280 up to $375, and lightweights up to $4. Those fat ewes were $120 to $210. Those thin packer ewes were $75 to $1.40, and the packer nannies $150 to $240. Fat Spanish nannies kind of that $1.50 to $2.40. Stocker nannies $2 up to about $3, and those good kind of cabritos were $3 to $4.30, and the lightweights brought up to $4.70 yesterday. So overall, a really good market.
Good. How's the cattle sales shaping up?
We got about 300 in so far tonight. We got a couple more deals, coming this evening and in the morning. So kind of looking around that 600 to 700 head range tomorrow. And looks like that packer cow and bull market be a couple dollars better, and looks like those calves will be a little better this week too. So looks like a good day and a good market tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Klein.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Have a good sale, and we'll speak with you after.
Thank you, Larry.
Never This Person to Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. We're on the line with Brian Linsman from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how did the Wednesday sale turn out?
Sale was fantastic, Larry. Just when you don't think it can get any better, it still is. I'd call these stocker cattle another 5 to 10 better, and packer cows and bulls still steady. So, just a good day for the cattle industry.
Let's walk the pens.
You ended up with right at 600 head of cattle. 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.50 to $2.27. 3 to 4 weights, $1.63 to $2.40. 4 to 5 weights, $1.54 to $2.20. 5 to 6 weights, $1.37 to $1.90. 6 to 7 weights, $1.32 to $1.62. 7 to 8 weights, $1.12 to $1.58. On the heifer mate, the 2 to 3 weights, $1.18 to $1.82. 3 to 4 weights, $1.50 to $2.02. 4 to 5 weights, $1.50 to $2.22. 5 to 6 weights, $1.39 to $1.65. And the 6 to 7 weight heifers, $1.29 to $1.56. When you get to the cows, packer cows, the top end of the cows bring 93. Top end of the bulls bring $1.15. Had a few middle-aged palpated cows. They brought from $4.50 to $9.75. So that's kind of how it went today, Larry.
The sheep and goat part of it?
Sheep and goats, ended up with 650 head there. It was a tick cheaper, but I mean, you couldn't really see the difference if you weren't here last week. But those good nannies from $250 to $375, with the kid goats bringing from $340 to $385. Those good billies from $2 to $270, and then when you get to the Dorpers, the good ewes bringing from $205 to $265, with the lambs bringing $360 to $390, and the wool bucks from $1.97 to $220. So, like I said, it was just good all the way around.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week's sale.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
Brian, we appreciate you. Thank you.
We thank you, Larry Marble, and you take care and stay warm.
I will. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We are on the line with Jim Wheeler from Atascosa Livestock. Jim, how did our sale end up on Tuesday?
Well, the market just keeps getting a little stronger and a little stronger.
Good. Just walk those pins.
We ended up with 373 head. 152 were steers, 112 heifers, 86 cows, and 15 bulls. Steer side, 2 to 3 weights, $1.60 to $2. Heifers were $1.40 to $1.70. 3 to 4 weight steers, $1.55 to $2.15. Heifers were $1.45 to $1.75. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.50 to $2.06. Heifers were $1.35 to $1.70. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.40 to $1.94. Heifers were $1.25 to $1.63. 6 7 weight steers, $1.25 to $1.66. Heifers were $1.15 to $1.45. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.15 to $1.40. Heifers were $1.05 to $1.20. 8 to 9 weight steers, $1.10 to $1.25, and the heifers were $85 to $1.10.
What they have on cows?
Had 164 yesterday. Best packer cow brought $90. Best bull brought $1.12. Sold bred cows anywhere from $600 to $1,150, and we kept a couple little pairs together. They brought $510 to $1,000.
What do you anticipate for this next Tuesday sale?
I imagine it'll be about the same, somewhere between $350 and $450 next week. There's still some people they're sure liking the market, and they're cleaning up everything.
Tell us how to get a hold of you.
All right, you can reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate it. Thank you a bunch.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The Laredo store, call Gabriel, 956-727-7473. We're on the line with Chris Carter from Karnes County Livestock Exchange down Kennedy Way. Chris, we always thank the folks that do business with us.
Yes, sir, Larry. We do want to thank all of you for your consignment and to our weekly buyers. Last week, we ended up with 605 head of cattle, and the market was stronger again last week.
Let's walk the pins.
Number 1 steers, 2 to 3 weight, 168 up to 210. 3 and 4 is 177 to 220. 4 and 5 weights, 169 to 216. 5 and 6 is 154 to 191. 6 and 7 is 142 to 169. And the 7 and 8 weights, 121 to 147. On the heifers, 2 to 3 weight, 154 to 178. 3 and 4 is 144 to 230. 4 and 5 weights, 151 to 202. 5 and 6 is 139 to 194. 6 and 7 is 132 to 148. And the 7 and 8 weights, 109 to 125. We had 14 packer bulls last week. High yielding was $1.02 up to $1.10. Medium, 89 to 96. We only had 38 packer cows. High yielding was 82 up to 90 on the best cow. Medium, 70 to 77. And the low end was 44 to 49. We only had 1 pair last week, and she brought $1,000. 6 bred cows. The better end brought from 11 1/4 up to 1,200, and the plainer ones 700 to 850.
What you got under the barn for tomorrow?
At the present time, we're tagging on 371, and we're looking for about 450, maybe 475 come sale time. In our count, we've got 51 pecker cows and bulls, 6 to be palpated, 2 pair, and the rest are yearlings.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Chris.
Now, if you got any questions or in need of any of our services, please call Waylon Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Stay warm.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus in February, March plus 85, 1373. Houston, March plus 120, 1435. And Progresso, $13. Yellow corn through Corpus in February, March plus 105, 788 and 3/4. Houston 783 and 3/4. Progresso 1430. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in February, March plus a dollar bill 1013 and a half. And Houston beans February delivery, March less 50, 1625. Neighbor, we moved 8,066 bale of Texas cotton, 4490 of East Texas, Oklahoma, 3576 of West Texas. Prices went from 117.05 to 119.30. That brought the average to 118.17 against that March contract at 122.40, up 129. Neighbor, that's it for Down on the Farm. That's it for Grains and Cotton. That's it for me, Larry Marble. Good day to you. God bless. See you down the road.